Good evening. It's a pleasure for me to speak at this Shine a Light on Lung Cancer celebration. I'm always willing to share my story and hopefully inspire others to carry on the fight with me. When I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer in July of 2016, it was a complete shock to this 56-year-old personal trainer and high school teacher. I never smoked, and as it turned out, my cancer is genetic, a bad gene, a life-threatening mutation. Fortunately, after a first failed attempt with targeted therapy and a rather bleak prognosis, an oral chemo medication, which was approved only 6 months earlier, became my life-saving treatment. Nonetheless, when first diagnosed, a million questions go through your mind, yet you have no idea what to ask. How will I survive this? Will I survive this? How long do I have? What am I going to do? As my new targeted therapy began to work beautifully, it was clear what I was going to do. It was on a chilly, rainy Saturday that I made up my mind that I was going to try to win every day. I was going to win as many days as possible, and if I win enough days, I just might be able to win this fight. Win the day, make history became my motto. But how do I go about winning? First of all, I read a book called Radical Remission and used as many of the 9 strategies of surviving cancer as I could manage. I probably haven't read any book since I last read to my 3 children at bedtime, and the youngest is now 26 years old. But as I was now intent on finding cancer survival strategies, and although none of the examples in the book dealt specifically with lung cancer survival, I knew I could use the strategies and adjust them for me. I have incorporated several of the strategies into my daily routine, and they are working. The main point is that I was taking charge of my health. I was responsible to be my own researcher, doctor, advocate, and voice. I needed to educate myself on all aspects of beating this disease, and I would take a large part of my treatment and success into my own hands. Of course, I still rely heavily on my fantastic Sentara Healthcare and Virginia Oncology team to complete scans, monitor my progress, and make sure that what I was doing or wanted to try made sense and did not conflict with my chemo treatments. But ultimately, it was up to me to discover the strategies to help me not just to survive, but to thrive. While always important to me, music has become an integral part of my day. I have several playlists that motivate me, pick me up, and make me feel great throughout the day. Songs that give me the confidence that I will win. I have playlists for the car, the gym, and even one for preparing dinner. There is a personal meaning and purpose for all the songs on my playlist, and I continue to add to them when a new song or hearing an old song triggers those good, positive feelings. Giving back also became a part of my thriving strategy. I have become a phone buddy for a few other cancer fighters, and although there's always the possibility of heartaches associated with being a phone buddy, helping just one person feel a little better is worth it all. Earlier this year, I became a certified cancer exercise specialist, and I am currently working with Sentara to begin an exercise, yoga, and wellness program for cancer survivors at the soon-to-open new cancer center being built right next door. I also participate in fundraising activities through the Lung Cancer Research Foundation, raising money for critical research so that therapies and even cures can be found for all types of lung cancer, and the word terminal can be a long-forgotten word. I participate in these activities to try to help others with their battles, as I always try to motivate, educate, and inspire as many people as I can. As for my own inspiration, it starts as soon as I wake up in the morning. I use my first few minutes of each day to sit silently, say a few short prayers, thank God for giving me another day, and telling Him I'm going to make the best of it and win the day. I'm going to do my best to make a difference in this world. Then I spend a few quiet moments in silence, just reflecting at peace, all alone. Well, almost alone. You could say that my cat Oscar and I kind of have a guide time quiet morning routine. Finally, I have always been into exercise and good nutrition. Being a personal trainer for 29 years will do that to you, I guess. But I researched more about nutrition and beating my cancer and read more and more about the importance of diet, well, more specifically, an eating plan. My Beat Cancer eating plan. I researched several sites and articles and decided, with a lot of help and encouragement from my wife Debbie, to adopt a plant-based meal plan. I guess the name for it can be described as nutrient-focused eating. I eat for nutrients and foods with a good track record in improving my digestive system, strengthening my immune system, and preventing or even reducing the presence of tumors. I started this plan in May 2018, along with a very dedicated workout plan, and in August 2018, my scans came back NED, no evidence of disease, for the very first time. Scans have remained NED since then, and my energy and physical and mental health have skyrocketed. Following the speaking event in June, I was fortunate to be approached by Dr. William Li, renowned author of Eat to Beat Disease. By the way, the second book I've now recently read. Dr. Li volunteered to keep in touch and work with me to not only maintain a good health, but to beat this disease. I have maintained such positive mental and physical health that in September of 2019, I unexpectedly entered a bodybuilding contest for the first time since 1993. I decided, with a little help from a fellow trainer, on Tuesday, September 17th, to enter a local contest being held on Saturday, September 21st. Yep, only 4 days later. It wasn't necessary that I win, but to look like I belong and to get back on stage after 26 years and show cancer, you won't stop me from doing what I want to do. I placed fourth on that day, but just by getting up there, I won. When your mind and body is in tune, and you can not only survive but thrive, you're ready to handle anything. Again, I thank you for inviting me this evening and allowing me to share my message with you. I will continue my program of medication, prayer, meditation, a great workout regimen, and effective life-saving eating plan. I am focused 100% both mentally and physically. This is now a part of me. This is who I am. You sometimes wonder what your purpose is in this life. It may have taken me 59 years, but I think I've found mine. I will continue to raise awareness and spread my message any chance that I can. I believe my message is so simple, yet too important not to share. I want people to know you can survive cancer. In fact, you can actually thrive. Thank you.